Show you a lightning bolt.
Bro.
Oh, we got the emote too? That's crazy. What? Nitro Glock.
Who's this? Oh, it's a Nitro emote. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Lurry and Nitro.
Time for me to grab my second drink, I promise. You guys take it away from me.
Dr. Faust action coming through up against Giovanna. Faust, definitely an interesting character, right? Having a lot of strange tools, being able to low profile so many different things, but it's that unorthodox offense and those long buttons that Lurry is going to be trying to use here to keep Nitro out.
Yeah, this guy is super pesky, right? We have the ability to low crawl, which low profiles a lot of these really good pokes. You know, you see him swimming through the skies as his air dash as well. And also throwing out the item tosses onto the screen, so maybe it's an item good for me. Maybe it's a hammer that I can't run into. And maybe we pick up the trumpet to try and take our turn back, but the Afro's on fire, so it's such a scramble.
Yeah, get the guard break there on the scalpel as well. RC into the low. Look at that wrist gauge too. Nitro needs to be careful. Good, able to get the hit. Gonna be able to buy time while adding up that damage into the reset for the mix-up with the BRC, but misses the pickup.
Yeah, same side too. This is so tricky with the deflect shield. Still had a little bit more air momentum, but in fact, it kept you right in range to get hit by the mix. But it's all good. We got that back throw to seal out the round.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Lurry. Was so close. Gonna go ahead and pocket the banana. No Sprite though. Immediately gets the close slash counter hit into the hammer. That's gonna force a block.
Banana no Sprite is so crazy. Jabba really thought he could get away with that. Nitro gets away with the dash up throw and the fuzzy 2. Casper in the chat summoned it, but opts to go for the throw with frame kill there to make sure you're locked down in the corner until we have Lethal with the spinning bird kick.
And that's Lethal right there, right on the mark. Nitro here going up in game number 1 up against Lurry. Lurry showing some good signs of life, but that last round was a bit of a snowball there for Nitro. Really, just
sometimes it really does
Faust.
just snowball out of control. Like, Faust is tricky with the movement. Like, it's hard to try and get that first hit, especially when some of, especially for characters whose best pokes, for example, Geo 5K or maybe a 5H could be low profiled by the crawl. I'm not too sure on 5H being low profiled. You guys can fact check me on, in the chat. But once you're able to make your way in up in the close range against Faust, his defense, and his ways to try and get out can be a little bit tricky.
Yeah, he has some decent buttons, of course, but Faust wants to play that more mid-range game or the long-range game where he can just throw out items uninterrupted like that. Mini Faust coming through with the save, and there comes the homie train as well.
Oos. Yeah, 5H can be low profile. Seeing it firsthand here. Mix available for the high-low after the RC. Counter hit. I wonder what we were looking for there. The airborne counter hit. Maybe trying to go for a rising button to catch out Lurry on the way up, but either way, sniped out here. Tries to go for the 2K, but instead we get the scalpel.
Yeah, utilize that 5H. You're going to see a lot of Faust players. They use 5H much more now to poke in neutral because it has a much bigger hitbox than the far slash.
I see.
So there we go, 2P poking. Yeah, utilizing these things like 2P, 2H are going to be really good at preventing the forward approach from Giovanna, kind of forcing her into the air, where then Faust has some of the best anti-airs in the game.
Yeah, he's definitely, if anything, he absolutely has the vertical reach. Now you have the threat of the bomb right behind you. I love the jump over from Nitro.
Just a close slash coming through. 5H eats the weight.
Chomp. The dumbbell is me. Still got 100 ton on the screen here, so even after the plus frames you had to back up, that's good for Lurry. Still has the life lead.
Yeah, but right now getting smothered here. Nice jumping out of the throw attempt, and the 2H OTG is going to be enough to close out the round here. And getting a point on the board for Lurry. Now we're tied up 1-1.
Sorry, 1-1. Scoreboard updated.
All good. 1 apiece. Hbox has the brew of choice. We're in for some more awesome Guilty Gear action.
It's a clear brew, but it is 8%, which will make my commentary even worse. Hope you guys are ready. Or better,
Jobber, when are we having our drunk commentary block? Okay, maybe not on TNM, maybe not on work. We won't tell anyone. But either way, it's going to be the swap over. Game number 3, Nitro, is back on the Jacko.
I was about to say, I already finished all the beer I had in the house, or else I cracked one open.
I remember a friend told me, a game a friend made up in college when we were playing PM back then. And it was called stock shots. Every time he lost a stock, he took a shot. And
a shot? All right, that's
the
game
lasted about 5 minutes, and then that was it. You just played. It took about 2 games, and you were just. It was bad. Maybe
I might
three.
not even make it through the first game. I'll be real with you.
Yeah, that's
Drink every time they burst.
Oh hell! Drink every time we see a wild assault. We
Oh
might
no,
not
you
make it.
die. You die in 1 gold to his match.
Do you guys have a move in this game that's considered like an ultimate spin dash, considered like that really annoying move that is just constant and forever? What's the move in this game that is most annoying?
It would absolutely either be Leo Flash Kick or
Yep.
White Wild Assault.
Yeah.
One of those two. Everyone
I had
hates
4
White Wild.
chatters in a row say WWA, so
Wow, it's kind of scarily synced up. I gotta say. Someone said dolphin. Yeah, I think season 1 most people would say dolphin, to be honest.
Or Soul Force.
Spit, but in the past tense. Oh, true.
But you know, we were talking about Jack-o'-lanterns earlier. Nitro made the switch over to Jacko now, letting the Giovanna go to the wayside.
Yeah, now we have you up against the wall here with the minions. We have the attack command as well. So again, another one of these extra gauges. Once you're, if you have a little bit in that extra gauge for Jacko, you can send out the attack commands, defend commands. It just keeps you locked down in the corner. Lurry just spending the burst.
Yeah, and it's really good to be able to just toss out those minions as well to prevent Faust from throwing out items, right? But here comes the bomb. Time to play hot potato. Another
Right,
one.
double bomb. Oh no, but the bomb up here in the corner, it's scary to try and counterpoke when you might get caught out with the attack command. And off of the toss, the chip damage puts a second game on the board for Nitro.
What was so incredibly smart there from Nitro was when the first bomb came out, we spent our 50 meter to mask up the minions to make sure that they were invincible so that the bomb could not get them off the screen. That's why we were able to maintain that pressure even after blocking the bomb.
it's crazy how
They
you guys
pulled up.
think any one of these characters is better than the best character, which is Bedman, as we know.
It's true. You know, we saw evidence, Jobber. You might not. Actually, I think you were in chat. We saw evidence that the Guilty Gear Strive community is trying to hide of top 1 Bedman.
Just ask GC Yoshi. He'll tell you all about it.
Mario
It's true.
4 years in the chat, 48 months. Thank you, my friend, once again. And I have a feeling Jacko is more of a rare character. You don't see her too often.
Yeah, she's a little bit more difficult to pilot, right? Definitely more technical. You have to juggle her offense with summoning minions and also manage that minion gauge because every action she does, she's going to consume some of that. But when she gets going, she gets going.
Wow. That was clean.
Yeah. She can definitely be super tricky, but I think she absolutely rewards you for the time that you put in. Rough on the defense, but once you have that offense started, like Jobber is saying, right, it can be hard to try and escape the double, triple minion setups. But trying to escape this corner, doesn't get caught up by the 100 tons, set the kid. Lots of minion meter too.
5D. There's so many different ways to play her too, but what a beautiful poke out 2PRC there from Lurry. Able to turn things around, putting the afro on the Jacko.
Cleaning the soul train, trying to put the kids at daycare, waiting for the minion meter to come back up, goes right through the defense command. I love the patience from Lurry.
Actually clipped the afro there as well. Hammer kills the minion. We rush right on in for the 6P. Mini Faust coming through with the layup too.
Oh my god.
OTG would kill, but still able to put yourself right into the donut, but it's still not enough. We slap on through with the 5P.
Actually, you know what, Chet? That is kind of a good comparison. Rosalina and Jacko are kind of similar in a way where, she sets up the minions and they can either guard or attack. And she can set out 3 at a time, though. But it is kind of, that puppet character style in a pseudo sense.
Yeah. All right, DRC ends up going for the low. Lurry fighting for his winner's side life right now.
100 meter here, putting the mask on. There's nowhere to run. Despicable.
Chip damage is a factor here. Oh no.
Could you imagine showing this game to a Victorian child? Just the amount of things.
They would
that are going
implode.
on.
Yeah, they'd explode on the spot.
They would get
They
Scarlet
would
Rot,
just-
just
yeah,
unlike...
their eyes would melt.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining that scenario. It's making me laugh so hard. Oh wait, who won? I'm sorry.
Oh, Nitro. I believe Nitro came out on top there.
Nitro 3-1.
3-1. The swap to Jacko working out beautifully in that matchup.
Okay.
Seals it out with a little leggy. The 2K to move on. Oh, that's going to be moving on to top 8 qualifiers
That was
against
a top
Super
8.
Dude.
Okay, now they're in top 8 qualifier. Yep. So we're
Yes.
we're getting to the deeper part of bracket for sure. Who we got next?